You're willing to sell, but for a good price, and then
I don't want to say much about that.
No.
So, yeah, but then
I'm worried the people sell this land.
this is very expensive land.
Yes, this is expensive to them. But whether you want to pay us, it's cheap.
In this video, I'm taking you to the last standing village in Kuala Lumpur. I'm taking you to Kampung Baru. Kampung Baru is right in the heart of Kuala Lumpur, only a few hundred meters away from the Petronas Towers. They're living in traditional wooden houses, sitting on billions and billions of dollars of land. So I think it's interesting enough to make a video just about Kampung Baru. It's going to be a good day in Kuala Lumpur. I'm taking you throughout my day. We're gonna talk to some locals. It is Ramadan at the moment, so unfortunately I'm not able to show you any food experiences because we're filming this only during the day. Let's go. I'm leaving Petronas behind, and you do not believe that only a few hundred meters away from here there is a village-like environment. As usual, when I visit Kuala Lumpur, I try to discover a new area. Now, I have not been to Kampung Baru yet, so hopefully we'll be able to communicate also with the locals to get a better understanding what this place is actually like. This is the Selamat pedestrian link bridge. While leaving Kuala Lumpur city center behind, we can see some massive construction going on right now. And this is one of the last pieces of land where they're actually able to build. So you can understand why the government is trying to get hold of this piece of land. The city of Kuala Lumpur has estimated 2 million people living in the city. Now the greater Kuala Lumpur, let's say the outer skirts, has an estimated population of 9 million. The city is rapidly growing. A lot of people from other places in the world are settling down in Kuala Lumpur. So the land that we are visiting today is very valuable. And I am just wondering, like my main question is really why people decide to keep on living there. Then again, guys, this ground is worth billions of dollars. So I would like to find out in this video why people still want to live in wooden houses on top of a ground that is worth billions of dollars. This video is for the people of Kampung Baru. This is the start of our exploration of Kampung Baru. Now, I told you that there are millions and millions of people living in Kuala Lumpur. Because of this village has only houses with like 2, maybe 3 stories high, this particular part of the city, the heart of Kuala Lumpur, has only a few thousand people living here. So it is kind of a small community where people live in harmony. But I really hope I am able to talk to a few people to get a better understanding why people choose to not move away from this kampung and just stay here and hold strong. I also wonder if they had an offer for the piece of land that they own, and if yes, then how much do they actually offer? It is a nice area to explore. Quite interesting to see that in the middle of the urban city you have these wooden traditional houses. There's an Airbnb here, I see. You can stay here in the kampung. A very interesting part of Kuala Lumpur. Look how nice these look. Normally you have to travel to the countryside to see these buildings. I'm saying normally, but you know, you would expect to have to travel for an hour away from the city to see such houses. But they're just standing here right in the city center. Are you living in Kampung Baru?
Yes, yes.
Is this your house?
Yes.
Oh, can I ask you a few questions?
Yes, yes.
That's amazing, thank you.
This is my...
Hello.
That is...
This is my cousin.
Cousin?
Yeah,
ah,
cousin,
okay.
yeah.
So I am actually, I'm making a video about Kampung Baru and also about the people. I understand that the land over here is super expensive.
Yeah.
Because
Super expensive.
Super expensive.
Are you sure?
That's what I think, because it's in the heart of Kuala Lumpur.
I need a buyer if it's super.
So you want to sell?
Huh?
You want to sell? I think Kuala Lumpur, this particular land is super expensive and people want to build. I think this land is worth billions of dollars.
Yes. Yes. At the moment, the previous offer was 850 ringgit per square feet. Some people say it's not enough. Some residents say they got their family are big.
Yeah.
You see, so they cannot share among them, and they get a little money. For me, it's like this. What I'm seeing here now belong to my grandfather.
Grandfather.
Then it goes to my father. Now it goes to me. I myself have a granddaughter, have a grandchildren now. That is, I think, is more than 100 over years. If the offer is good, meaning that whatever I sell this land, I sell this house, I can replace another land somewhere else's, then should be okay.
Should be okay.
Yeah, it
So you're willing to sell, but for a good price, and then
Yes, that means I have to replace whatever I sell.
okay,
To
yeah, of
another
course,
place.
yeah. So how much per square meter do you think is good? Like, why you said no last time? Like,
No, it's 850 or so is worth for me.
yeah,
Yes, this is about 7,000 square feet. Okay,
okay,
so I will get about 6 million.
wow.
Okay, 6 million, I can buy another land and I can build a house to replace this land.
So you're going to sell it also?
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course. Of course. Because everyone in this world wants a development. You see? See? They want a development. So let them develop. But they must pay a good price. I must buy another land to replace for my next generation.
Yeah.
As what my late grandfather did. You understand what I
I
mean?
understand and I respect that, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See.
Yeah.
Most of them, what I think they want more is because their sibling, their family are big. Maybe they got 30 or maybe 50 people in that title, you see. So when they share, they get small amount of money. Kan? But myself, no, I don't think about that money. I think about to replace this one, to stay my next generation, my future generation, as what my late grandfather did. That should happen to everyone who stay here, because there's no owners.
No, there are no owners stay here?
There's no owners stay here.
Oh.
Most of them are either son or daughter,
Ah.
or grandson and
Yeah. You think everyone is going to sell at some stage, or you think some people they just stay here?
no. For me, I think everybody wants to sell.
Okay.
Life is short. I'm 70 now.
Oh, okay.
I'm 69 when I was 70.
Yeah.
So anytime, any day, any minute.
You still have many years, sir, I hope.
Hope so.
Yeah. You look very healthy and strong.
But you must remember, your future generation, they also want to live more. You see, they also want to live for many years.
Yeah, that's a beautiful message. Your house looks very neat, very neat. But you look at the neighbor, some rotten wood is not really taken care of. Is this because they want to sell the land and you're just waiting for an offer, or?
No, it is because of there's no fun of renovating or or do something about the house.
So the people living in poor houses, poor conditions, they actually do not have a lot of funds.
Yes.
So they're actually really rich, I think, because they sit on expensive land.
No.
No?
They are not rich. They are just ordinary like us.
Yeah, no, I understand. No, I understand, but I mean, if they sell the land, they're rich.
If they sell the land, they are rich.
I think.
Okay. What makes them rich?
The money then, if they sell.
If they sell the money.
Yeah.
Okay. For me, if I sell, it's not the money.
Okay.
I must get another place to replace this.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's not the money. That's what other people think. Oh, I get the money, I enjoy. Oh, I can buy car. I can do anything. There's a lot of money. You see? Yeah. But actually, those who stay here, as I told you just now, they are not the owners. Moreover, they never change their name.
I don't know whose idea this is, but this is quite interesting. A small little plot of land, I think waiting to get sold. It is good to see, even though they're trying to develop this area, they do maintain it all right. The roads are not too bad and they're keeping it clean over here. They're collecting rubbish, etc. So it's not a forgotten piece of land. They still seem to take care of the residents, maintaining the landscape. This land, the land that I'm walking on right now, is worth billions and billions of dollars. And I think this will slowly change into an urban city. The gent that I talked to earlier on, he actually told me that he rebuilt his house as well. Lately, wood is really expensive, so he used concrete instead, and it was more affordable this way. Now, you can see some people doing this as well, but most houses still are from wood. Is this your house here behind us, or?
No, this is my shop.
Okay.
I work here.
Uh-huh.
But in a fasting month, we open after 3 p.m.
Where's your house? Is it far away from here?
Not so far.
Oh.
I think there.
What's over there?
See the apartment there?
Okay. Nice. And do you own the land?
Actually, I don't have the land.
Uh-huh.
I just own the house, apartment, not the land. I'm worried the people sell this land.
Yeah.
Because only here we have Malay people. All the owner is Malay.
Yeah.
Here only in Kampung Baru.
Yeah. You mean like in the other parts of the city there are like mixed Chinese, Indian?
multiracial. There's a multiracial, but Kampung Baru special.
Only Malay.
Only Malay.
Is it nice living here in the kampung?
Yeah, very
You like
nice.
it here?
Very calm.
Is there something that you don't like about living here?
No. I love.
Everything.
I love everything. Food, place.
Yeah. People are nice.
People are nice. Very nice.
People friendly. Like, is it nice?
Friendly.
Do you like? Do you know?
We're living in Malaysia. Don't worry.
Yeah. That's right. That's how I feel also. I also see quite a bit of land. They do nothing. It's just like an old house standing there, nothing.
Because the owner married and stay other place. The old house, just keep it, then not stay.
Basically, this is my secondary house. My original house is in Subang Jaya.
Okay, different area in KL.
Area. So I used to live here when I was young. But then my great-grandmother owned this house. She passed away, then carry on to the next generation.
Yeah. How come that you or your grandma still lives here, and do people sometimes offer money for the land?
I don't think so. Basically, I don't want to say much about that.
No.
But then I think the government has something to offer here lah.
Yeah.
Because they want a bit development.
Yeah, of course, yeah. I can see why that is happening also.
Yeah, but then this is all our relative.
Like family.
Family, yeah. So we know here and there, but then.
But you don't want to say too much about this. Yeah, okay. But then I can imagine that the government. I think the government offered some, like, I don't know, 1,000 ringgit something per square feet, something like this.
Something like that.
Yeah, okay. Do you see that other people sometimes are leaving the kampung?
I think over the generation to the next one, they somehow move out. They don't wanna disturb the development and all.
Do you like Kampung Baru? Like, do you come back here?
Of course.
Yeah.
The food, the people, and the center of
Yeah.
the city. Because my office is behind over there.
Oh,
somewhere
yeah.
there, yeah. So I just walk.
Nice, nice. But you got your own place with your family now, like your I understand that sometimes the government wants to buy the land. Do they try to buy your land also? And how much do they offer?
I don't want to sell, so I don't bother. If they pay us expense, the property will be expensive also.
Yeah.
So Malay cannot buy. If Malay cannot buy, after that they will sell to Chinese.
Yeah, of
Who
course.
knows,
Yeah.
Here, this my land at the back. We are sharing the same grant. How many names? More than 15. They want money. Because I spent, my sibling 5.
And now what? How is that working?
I don't care.
Yeah. If you don't sell, you don't sell.
If I don't want to sell,
So is there, because of this, is there a fight in between the...
Yes, mostly between the because inherit from the grandfather to the parents, and then the.
So life is good in the kampung here?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah?
I like it. I like. That's why I don't want to sell.
Yeah, you want to stay here. Even if they give you 1 million ringgit?
No, enough. I have to divide with my sibling.
Yeah, okay.
5, because I spent my money here. I spent. I repair the house.
Yeah, of course.
everything.
Now, how about if the government is paying you $5 million?
They won't. Because they say it's a Malay land, it's cheap.
Yeah, but not this land. This is very expensive land.
Yes, this is expensive to them. But when they want to pay us, it's cheap. It's a agriculture land. They said. If they said if this one is a commercial land, you will pay higher tax or something lah.
Yeah. So it's clever. Okay, can you talk about this, or is it not allowed to talk about?
They know lah. Everybody knows.
Everyone know. Okay.
When they want to build the house, they will have to convert the land.
Yeah.
Those who didn't stay here, they want money. Like myself, I got 5 siblings. The only stay here is only 2. The 3 they don't stay, but luckily my siblings okay lah. You stay lah. You look after the house.
Okay.
And since so they don't care. But the rest, they want you stay here, but they don't get nothing. They say.
This is also the land of the lady that I spoke to. And not many people find it interesting to invest anymore, because there are a lot of people at the moment are standing by to sell it. I think there's no escape. Eventually people gonna give in, but it is good to see that people like the lady that we spoke before is holding on and can actually decide themselves. They're not forced away from this land. Even though some people who are living here are not very rich, they do have the right to stay and live where they are. This was for the people of Kampung Baru in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. I hope you enjoyed this video, no matter where you watch this from. Thank you all for watching till the very end. I'd like to say from the capital city of Malaysia in Kuala Lumpur, bye for now and stay champ.